While you're in a car, driving somewhere, or being driven somewhere, and it starts to rain, it is obvious for you at that point that the next course of action is to turn on the wipers so that the windshield can be cleaned to enable you visibility even as you drive in the rain. And at times it's hard to imagine there was a point in time when cars were actually designed without car wipers. Let's travel back in time and see where this invention of the car wipers started from. Back in 1902, there was a lady that was traveling aboard one of the streetcars in the city of New York. In this particular period of time, it was snowing heavily. So this particular lady, as she was a passenger in this streetcar in New York, she noticed that the driver constantly had to stop, move out of the car, and clear the windshield of snow to ensure visibility for him so that they can continue on their journey. This stop to clear the windshield happened quite a number of times. And with the snow condition, you can imagine the disruption of having to open the door, all of this cold coming in just for the driver to be able to clear the windshield of snow. Picture a situation where it is raining heavily and every now and then you have got to open the door as the driver to wipe the windshield in order for you to see before you can continue on your journey. So when this lady saw this back in 1902, an idea came to her mind. She thought of a mechanized way in which the windshield of cars would be cleaned with a lever that was connected inside of the car. And therefore, this lady by the name Mary Anderson came up with the very first design of what was called the window cleaning device. The mechanism of her device was that there was a lever within the car which was manually operated to turn the wiper blades on and off to see to it that the windshield would be cleaned without the driver having to physically move out of the car. It was the following year, in 1903, that her idea was given a patent, and she went ahead to try and sell this idea to the automobile manufacturing companies of the time. However, she was turned down as she was told that her product had no commercial potential. It was a couple of years later, in the 1920s, that we see the car manufacturer Cadillac become the very first company to introduce car wipers as a standard feature on its closed car models. And indeed, the technology that was used was derived from the innovation of Mary Anderson. Over the years up until this point, the car wipers have taken on several leaps technologically. Today we have electric-powered car wiper systems. We have aerodynamic wiper blades. We also have the intermittent wiping speeds, where you can control the speed of wiping on the car. We have got heated wiper blades, and it is clear that this technology continues to evolve for the better. But credit ought to be given to Mary Anderson, who back in 1902 turned a situation of inconvenience into a moment of genius. That is it for this episode. Thank you very much for listening in.